Hi, everybody. Good morning. I have a magazine review for you. And after the magazine review for you, I have an ice cream review for you of one that's new to me. So this isn't new to me. I've subscribed to this now for about 5 years, I think. And so this is the August and September edition of Mary Jane's Farm. So it says, find a healthy balance between collecting and decluttering. That's me with my scrapbook materials, I think. The summer superfood smoothies. Do it, collect things you love after just telling us. Anyway, make it our favorite burgers and sides. Upcycle it, kitchen organizers. Know it, sunscreen survival guide. Eat better, feel better, live better. And this doesn't sound like as good as it is on the inside. Let me show you some of the highlights. This just arrived like last night, I think, in the mail, and I haven't had time to really look at it too much, but it does look like it's, going to be a good issue. So they're talking collections here. Here for Life, the American Organic Original. Backing, ties, straps, mounting. Is it sewing? I think so. So anyway, look at this. They have a collection of their favorite rolling pins. I have a friend that I've known since the 80s, I think, lives across town, and she on her kitchen walls has, I would bet you, I've never counted, but I would bet you there's 100 vintage, like tin and just old metal and wood kitchen gadgets. It is so cool. One day I should get over there and take a picture if she'd let me. I'm sure she would. So here they go, using them as apron hangers. That's kind of cute. So they show how to do that and all that. And then somebody's written a thank you note and said that they, subscribed. Look at that beautiful, what do you call it, calligraphy or the font, or very, very pretty. They always talk about letters and stuff that they get from people that like their magazine. And then there's some, commercials in here, or advertisements, not commercials. And shovel art. That's gorgeous. Wow. Huh. Is that what it looks like? What does that say about it? I don't know. Okay, fancy toilet paper roll. Homesteading together. Pretty, pretty lamp. Anyway, Farm Girl Express are talking lamps and different kinds of old things. I would like to get lamps. I dislike to have all the time overhead light. I like lamps. I like overhead light too, but not, that's all, More advertising, and then it's got the superfood summer smoothies powered by plants, and it's got recipes. And Mary Jane's Bed and Bath. Okay, so these are bed and baths that women have made on their property, in their yard, whatever, and how they went about it and all of that. And when it said bed and bath, I thought immediately, hold on. Okay, I wanted to get her exact name. Her name is Daphne, I know that. And it's not a bad thing when you have so many friends on YouTube that you can't remember all of their channels and names. But she's at My Mountain Home and Kitchen. And the reason I bring her up is because she is just now putting together a bed and breakfast on her property. And I think it might be a little more fancy than these. But, yeah, okay, who knows? I haven't seen it. These are fancy enough. I would love to have just this much. Look at that. Oh my goodness, an open space. Well, I might wake up with a, raccoon in my bed or something, but I don't know. But that does look heavenly, doesn't it? To have the breeze all night like that. Let's see, here's another one. Oh, surrounded by what look like wildflowers or gardens. And there's more. Oh, a little curtain around the tub because it's all one room. That's nice. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Oh, Airstream, I think those are called, right? The silver ones. So pretty, so pretty. I'm peanut butter and jelly when women are able to have their own space like this. You know, I mean, it just would be extra. I've been told I am extra, so maybe I should have it. Isn't that pretty? Opals are some of my favorite stones, really. I don't have any crucifixes except for one that my mom gave me when I was like in my 20s, I think. But if I did have one that looks like it would be pretty, I don't know that I would wear it that often. I don't know. They're pretty though. I love the stone. Story Generational Seeds. Something about teacup memories. A fitting room is a poem. Chickens in the yard. Here's that article about finding a healthy balance between collecting and decluttering. Where attention goes, energy flows and results show. That's true about housekeeping, about gardening. Anything that you work at is just going to grow, you know, and be better. It goes on to tell about which room and how to start decluttering. Your books, your photos, you know, everything. Oh, that's an advertisement, sorry. Mary Jane's 7 Wonders. Look at that vintage picture. Isn't that cool? Yeah, those 7 Wonders are kind of, I don't want to show you the whole magazine, like what's in it. Chicken pineapple burgers, a recipe. And balsamic brown sugar burgers. And sweet pickled onions. And how do you say this? Is it Hero or Gyro? Gyro. I think it's Gyro, but I could be wrong. Portobello mushrooms sound best to me. Yeah, portobello mushrooms with gorgonzola and sweet pickled onions. That would be my favorite. And then they've got sunny side up burgers, turkey burgers with Brussels sprouts. Oh, Brussels sprout slaw. Yeah, Brussels sprout slaw. And this one is a chorizo burger. Nope, no cilantro for me. Garlic and lime black bean burger. So, you know, they've got vegetarian and they've got meat and they've got alternative meats, and so. And then there's a bacon and egg pasta salad. Simple country pleasures. The silence of a snowfall. There's nothing more relaxing than sitting on my covered porch listening to the rain. That is truth, truth, truth. I love it. And here are merit badges collected. So in this magazine, you can join their group of Mary Jane Scouts. These are adult women, teen women, and what you do is you pick from their list of skills that you've not yet mastered, and you complete, practice, and, you know, I don't know how you tell them you did it. Maybe you show them a picture, maybe you write down how you did it, and you get a merit badge. And they are collecting these merit badges just like Girl Scouts. It's so cool. I've never done it because I'm not great at learning new things in my head. I'm just not. My daughter said, "Are those sponges?" And I said, "Yes, they are, but you're not wearing them to town. They're for wearing in the shower, like at the public pool or something, I bet." I don't know. She said, "Just looking at them, no." Easy breezy crochet. Yep. Aprons. Who doesn't love those? Ooh, I could collect these easy. Glass doorknobs. I could have a glass doorknob on every door in this house and still not be having enough. But we have so many doors. Both bathrooms are pocket doors. And, and so is the laundry room into the kitchen. That's a pocket door. And some of the other interior doors are that, like the bedrooms, they're that kind of long handle that you go like this. It's, I don't know what you call that. It's not round. It's just like a long piece of metal, and you push it down and it opens. So, of course, the exterior doors, like, the garage door, they're different. But anyway, there's nowhere to put a beautiful glass knob. And if I collected it, it would be nothing that I would ever use, and it's not right, anyway. Collecting buttons, that's me. I am a button collector. Somebody asked me, I always bring this up, why do you collect buttons? Why wouldn't you collect buttons? Why would you not? Okay. Collecting old pots. That is a double boiler that is going to last you a lifetime. I betcha. Because I remember my grandmother having that, I think. I love enamel pots. I got one at a church sale and put it down in the cupboard and never got it back out. And I should. I was looking at it the other day, and it's so pretty. It's a baby blue color with the black enamel around the edges and a black handle. Anywho, butter molds. I never knew that you could collect butter molds. I've never even seen one. You know what I thought those were? Jell-O molds. Maybe they're one and the same. And then quilts, who wouldn't want those? Collecting and sewing notions. Teacups, I have collected teacups. I have 2 of these in my laundry room on the wall. What are these? Oh, the lunch boxes? Very cool. We have 3 or 4 of these. And china. And shoe stretchers. Lots of different kinds, I guess. And watering cans. What are these? What are these called? Choppers and mashers. See, that's like my friend. That collects the kitchen stuff. She probably has some of these on her wall. All right. I've never come across this word. Cloche? Cloche? Well, that's what it is. And I used to have one, and I didn't know what it was called. Towel holders. Oh, so pretty. I love vintage stuff. Farm or not, I do. I love them. Oh, these are just like trays. I have a tray over there behind me. An enamel tray on my Hoosier cabinet. Saving Herbs. Sunscreen Survival Guide. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. But you know what? Those things are expensive. But you know what? I wouldn't kick them to the curb if somebody gave them to me. And let's see, what do we have here? We have pineapple blueberry cobbler and raspberry lemon crisp recipes. And just the back with a pretty picture. Advertisement. And here's the thing, kind of a last thing they say here. All right. Well, Miss Daphne, I'm sending this to you. And hold on a minute. The others. I've been thinking I need to quit collecting as much as I do. And so I think this is, if it's every 2 months, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's one missing, and I don't know that they're all from the same year. But I hope that you get some use. And if you don't, if you know someone, you can pass them along to. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I may be the only one on the planet who thinks that these Afters ice cream Dubai chocolate bars are worth the price. You get 10 3-ounce bars for $17.99. Here's what they look like. Well, they used to look a little better before I got on them. This is just, I don't know. I just don't care for it. I should have turned the light on. It's kind of dark in here. I'm trying to keep it cool because it's a summer day. What exactly are, I can't get it to focus. Okay, I'm going to turn the light on. What are these bumps that are all over the chocolate coating? It looks like a little bit like they crunched up shredded wheat cereal and threw it in the chocolate. I don't know. It may be something even better. But it's got the chocolate coating and it's got pistachio green ice cream. And as far as I'm concerned, it's overrated and overpriced. And it's good. It's not that it's not good. It's just not $18 good. Do you know what I mean? And that's at Costco, so it's cheaper. If you've ever had this, what did you think of it? I don't even think the chocolate's that good. The chocolate is, you know what I like? I like a good old-fashioned Dove bar. A Dove bar with milk chocolate. I know this is probably dark chocolate, and I do like dark chocolate, but I don't see the need for this. I think it's all hype. Dubai, whatever. I'm probably the only one. Don't come at me.